So we're here with Paddy Fitzpatrick at Wembley Arena. We've just had the press conference for Return of the Saint, George Groves versus Christopher Rebrasse. How do you think that went?
Went as they all do, brother. Just a couple of the generic questions, generic answers, and we're good to go. And the
Frenchman, a man of very little words from that press conference.
Yeah, but so would we be if we were over in France, wouldn't we? You can't speak English, what can you do?
And I mean, George, how have preparations been going ahead of this fight, and how much do you know about Christopher, of course, the European champion?
Well, we've been through this. He's, you know, he reminds me of a super middleweight Ricky Burns. He kind of dresses down his defence the same way. Mostly straight shots. He will go to the body too on it. He's busy. He throws a lot of punches. And he's the champion, man. He's coming over here as the champion. It's a legitimate fight, legitimate threat, and the titles don't mean nothing to me as far as coaching is concerned for this, because that's not what we're interested in as far as I'm concerned. We got to get this win. This is a do or die, and George is in a great place.
Definitely. And George, during the summer, went out to America, did some sparring with Triple G. What was that like, and how will that benefit a fighter like George, working with guys like that?
Well, it benefit anybody to get in and perform with somebody who's at a high level, and Golovkin is on everyone's pound-for-pound list. He's a murderous puncher. People aren't necessarily lining up to fight him or sparring, and he went out there and performed exactly in a way I would like to see, especially coming off the type of loss he has. He was out sparring with Gennady 3 weeks after the loss, so he obviously wasn't harbouring too many ill thoughts in his head, or he wouldn't have been able to perform the way he did when he was there.
Definitely. And you've got another fighter making his pro debut on Saturday, Luke. What can we expect from Luke on Saturday and coming up in the future as well?
Well, I wouldn't. I expect him to go the whole way. That's the reason I've told him I think it's time to turn pro now. He's in a division that it's not the most stacked division. That's not to say it's an easy division by any means, but it's not. It doesn't take you as long to get to certain positions because it's not as stacked with fighters. He's the big end of cruiser. He's been with me 7 years since he first put on gloves. So this to me is my chance to do what the people I look up to have done. People like, you know, you got Brendan Ingle and that. I've yet to meet the man, but I've always been a fan of his since I first came to England at 16. Because number one, all the stuff he does for his youth, and number two, he truly does develop world champions. He takes them from seed, when they have never done anything before, develops them the whole way through to champions. I admire every coach, and the coaches that we get told are the best coaches in the world, of course, I admire them too, but you're taking on somebody who's already can fight and who's already at a high level, and you're polishing things, whereas, you know, Brendan Ingle is developing people from scratch. And I like that, and it's something that I aspire to, and let's hope we can do that with Duke.
And you're looking to keep Luke busy? I spoke to him, he said as well as Saturday he's going to be out in Germany the following week on the Abrahams Smith card. How regular could we see Luke after Saturday?
He will have 5 before Christmas. He's got this weekend, he's got Germany the weekend after, he has got November 1st where he headlines a card in Swindon, then he has early December, possibly Germany again, and then one more back here. So he'll have 5 by Christmas. Then we'll take January, February off to assess what we've done, where we've gone, polish up some more things, and then look to get him busy again.
And how good is it for a young fighter like Luke to be training with yourself, but also training in the same gym as someone like George Groves?
Well, it doesn't mean nothing for him to be training with me, because he just thinks I'm the dude from down the road, which is cool. You know, he came to me as a kid, so as far as he's concerned, I'm just Paddy. So he doesn't think, oh look, I'm training with Paddy. For him to have the opportunity to be around George and that, now that's a different thing. That's invaluable to any fighter, to be able to be around all of this, because at some stage when you improve and you start moving up through and you're going to be fighting for titles and all that, you will have to deal with this. So it's nice to be able to be around it from the beginning, so when that starts to happen to you, it's not a big shock and you're trying to learn how to act or compose yourself or what to say. So that's invaluable, any of the experiences that he can gain from these situations, yeah.
Oh, that's great, Paddy. Thank you so much, and best of luck for both of your fighters on Saturday night.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Peace.
Take care, Paddy.